Hi, hello everyone. Welcome back to Online Study for You, a complete placement solution. So, guys, today we have a great opportunity for all of you to discuss. That is from Infosys. So, Infosys is hiring again for the systems engineer position for BTech, ME, MTech, MCA students. Okay, for 2020 and 2021 batch. So, let's see in detail what are the eligibility criteria, the details regarding the same, everything in detail. Okay. So the link to this I'll be mentioning in the description. You can pick it from there and start your registration process. So similarly to the last Infosys hiring, it is to a kind of survey row. So this is it. In the first page, when you go with the link itself, you will get all the kinds of things like personal data elements collected. So these are the things that is collected. So once you start to fill your form, make ready. All the things are there with you, all the details. Just in between, don't mess it up or stop the registration process in between and then come back again and do it. Okay, at a stretch you try to complete it. Now, for candidate shortlisters for the interview process, your facial images captured during interview, facial images captured during protocol assessment. Then yes, that is while you're going for every steps of selection process, while the assessment or the interview, whatever it is, your face image will be captured. Okay, and then it will be it is just to avoid the people, like some of the students will be doing something like one person will be attending the interview, another person will be attending the assessment for another person, to avoid those kind of mischief activities. Okay, now your personal data will be to assist your recruitment or selection and other associated process, to facilitate IVR call by our authorized vendor for, okay, you can just go through this. Okay, this is just something instructions before you go for the assessment, everything. Okay, so now, yes, we was talking about the eligibility criteria. So eligibility criteria is BE, BTech, ME, MTech from all disciples as well as MCA, MSc students too. Okay, that is MSc, MCA and MSc students specialized in computer science, electronics, mathematics, physics, and statistics. So BE, BTech, ME, MTech, this engineering batches, that is UG and PG engineering batches, they can be of any streams. There is no problem with streams. You can be computer science or non-computer science related streams, but for MCA and MSc you must belong to these streams. Okay, then only you can apply to this. So class 10 60% or equivalent, that is 60 12 to 12th and 10 60%. Diploma, if you are done diploma, then 68%, and BEd BTech 68. Okay, MA not applicable. That is, if you are master student, there is no problem like in how good you score. So 68% is what you're expecting, and if in percentage criteria. And if it is in CGP criteria like 10, then BTech it is not 6 on 10, because most of the students used to do that. If it is 62%, then you, well, like if your CGPA, some universities do calculate as CGPA. So if your CGPA is 6.2, then directly converting it into 62% on 100 is not the right thing. There is a specific way to convert your CGPA into percentage. So while converting that, it may decrease. If it is 6.2, while converting into percentage, it can be 50 something around that, or it can be 60, 61, 60, something like that. But anyway, lesser than 6.2. So similarly, only, so you cannot go for that. And yes, 68% is what the average that they're looking forward for. Okay. Now, all percentage of CGPA should be simple average of all the subjects semester. It is not some handpicked subjects or handpicked semesters. Okay, you have to include, if you are engineering student, BTech students, you have 8 semesters to cover. So in 8 semesters, you will be having like 4 to 6 papers per semester. So you have to include everything, including your project mark, everything. Okay, everything that comes under your semester grade card, you have to include everything and calculate the same. So we're talking about ME, MTech, similarly, they have 2 years, 4 semesters. So similarly, you have to go for the same. Now, yes, electives must be there, optional subjects, additional subjects, practicals, languages, everything. Okay. In case a candidate has done both +2 and diploma, the 2 is taken to consideration. So you can just give the information regarding the both, the best will be taken to consideration. No active backlogs are allowed. This is very important, guys. You should not have any active backlogs. So if you have returned the examination, there will be having some doubts regarding you might have attended your supplementary examination, your arrear examination. You may be waiting for the results. So still you can try applying, but on the time of assessment, before the interview, all these process itself, you must clear that. Okay, there are so much students who still have the supplementary examination, but they would have been attending the interview process, selection process. Okay, and one more thing, if you have supplementary supplies in your papers, then you have to you will be excluding that papers to calculate the CGPA. Still, after excluding those papers where you have arrears, till then you should keep up to this percentage criteria. Then only you can apply. Then you can't just assume that, okay, this paper I'll be passing, so let me put this mark for this paper and then calculate the same. No, not like that. Till now, which all papers you got it evaluated, those marks you have to add. Okay, so no active backlogs are allowed here, but you have returned the examination and you are just waiting for the result and you're very confident on the same, then you can try applying it at the time of the selection process. Maybe your results will be coming. There is no harm in trying. Okay, candidates should be willing to relocate to any location as required by Infosys, then should be willing to work in different technologies as required by Infosys. Okay, so this is about Infosys campus recruitment program. So you can just take the survey to complete the whole process. So first you have to go through all the information and then you have to agree and accept. So it's a long form. We have 92 questions to answer and estimated time is 25 minutes. So you have to currently it is Bangalore is given. I mean, headquarters details is provided, but there's a chance that you will be getting on that. Okay, you will getting different locations. Okay, so let me. Okay. So okay, by the time I'll fill this form and let you know what is the form that we are having. So here we have the personal information criteria, like your personal name, your identity details, something like that. You can have to upload your recent photo, colored photo. Passport size is best with a plain background, especially white will go very well. And your resume have to go, then your contact number, alternative number, date of birth, then citizenship. Are you an Indian or do you have any other citizenship to go? Do you have a passport? Then your address details after next page. Okay, so let me complete this and I'll show you the next pages that you have to take care of. So completed my first page. Now moving on to the second page. So here this is about the application for employment education. So it's again, as a disclaimer, they provided all percentage of CGPA should be simple average of all your subjects or semesters, years, including electives, optional subjects, additional subjects, practicals, languages, everything. Okay, so similarly you have to give. So you will be having the 10th details to give, your school, specialization, country, then simple average for all semesters, passing month and year, then +2 diploma details, there comes the graduation details, everything, like everything, passing a month and year. Then post graduation, it's optional. If you have, you can give, else you can completely skip the section. Then active backlogs, if you have any, you can give. If you don't have any, differently. Okay, it depends. You can just give it accordingly. So let me complete this step 2 to show you the next step. So once you do this, if you have any doubts, please do refer your previous certificates of your 10th and +2 or diploma and give the right information, because once you get selected, these many informations will be cross-checked with your resume or those processes. Okay, so what is given in your resume must be there here. And if you are told to submit, I mean, in the time of documentation, you will be said to submit the documents like mark sheet of the 10th, 12th and everything. So while you submit the same, the details must match. Okay, so that's it. So try to give the correct information as you have. So done with that page. Next we have association with Infosys. Have you undergone any selection process with Infosys subsidiary, anything previously if you have. That is, recently you might have attended the interview process or something like that. So if you have attended it, you can give yes. If you haven't attended, you can give no and move on. Okay, basically the those who haven't attended will be getting the second chance. Just because of that, those who have attended, don't give like random answers like I haven't attended and give. They have every data with you, so try to give that. And next we have application for employment. Are you employed as a director in another company? If you have, if for the freshers, no. Are you employed as a partner in other company? No. Have you, I mean, I'm just making out this for the freshers, okay? And have you at any time been convenient by a court of any criminal offense, something like that? If no, you can give no, else you can move on. Then yes, now please upload your college photo identity card or government photo identity card as proof. So if you have your college identity card, you can give that. Else you can give your any kind of identity card. That can be Aadhaar card, it can be PAN ID, or it can be ID card, voter's ID or driver's license, whatever. Okay, you can give any that prove your identity. So give upload that. Next, we have the declaration, that is you authorized to go for the company rules and everything. You can just go, then agree. Then you have digital signature. You have to date and time. These information are pre-filled in your account. Okay, fine. Now, please do not key in any personally identified information belong to you or another person. So you have to provide the information, your location details. Then you have to provide your full name, then validate the captcha. Okay, so let me give that details as well. So done now. I think this is the last step of registration process. You can just see here, submit is active and this comes to submit. No next page. Okay. So 49 or 92 questions is answered. That is, a few questions left will be I have given opted for higher secondary education, not the diploma. Then I have opted for only the UG. Okay, I haven't attended, I mean, I completed the details for MTech. So those information, those fields will be banked. So this is it. Estimated time is 25 minutes. You can just get ready with all your details and give. So nowhere in here it is mentioned that this is not applicable for the people who have recently applied to Infosys within this month, like 3 months or 6 months. But basically it comes with Infosys. Infosys have that criteria as well. So one thing that you have to do is you have to be very honest in that page where I showed. If you have previously undergone any kind of Infosys selection process, you can just check the box and give. Okay, so last date is there, but still you have to make it your earliest to apply for the same. Just click this box and submit. So your application will be submitted and you will be getting the follow back details via mail, like online assessment, everything. So make sure that soon after you watch this video, you complete your application. Okay, don't delay or don't keep it delayed, or don't keep it aside for a long time. Maybe you will forget or something inconvenience will come up and you will miss this opportunity. Okay, so that's it, guys. So this is the opening for the systems engineer in Infosys. So make sure you apply for the same for 2020 and 21st batch alone for BE, BTech, ME, MTech, MCA and MSC students specialized in certain streams which is mentioned above. Okay, so that's all. If you have any further doubts regarding the same, please do mention in the comment section, and also sessions regarding the video content, welcome to the comment section. So until I come up again, everybody stay safe, stay happy, and stay tuned to Online Study for You.